Hi, what's up, guys? This is something I've never done before. I made something. I'm using Snapshot 2013 Week 4A, and this is something I've been dying to do this. Well, pretty much since I started playing Minecraft. At first, I thought it could be done just with some insane redstone trickery, which really isn't my forte, but I get around, definitely. But no, I had to wait for a recent snapshot. I'm not sure if it's actually week 4 or week 3 that fixes this, but whatever. I'm using a new snapshot. Okay, so this is innocuous enough. It's with all of these dispensers. Oh, look, a chest. What's this? Oh, yeah. I just created a lock system. I've been dying to do this in Minecraft for forever. And I kind of have a nice 2-stage lock system here. I have one that's purely very compact vertical. It's good for like tight spaces or whatever. And you'll notice that I got this giant wall here. I wonder if there's something behind it. Maybe it's already filled up with water. Let's lower the water. There we go. Now that is a lot of dispensers. Oh, so here's another lock. One that isn't a 2x2. In fact, you can make this quite long. And maybe 3 more rows taller before you have to use a repeater. Actually, I'll get into that later. But yeah, let's test this baby out. So let's open our trap chest again. Another part of this snapshot, which was added, I think, in week 1. And here we go. I just love the fact that now water source blocks can be formed on top of each other, which is, it's fabulous. Yeah. This is great. Now this system obviously isn't completely fully automatic. I kind of designed it incomplete, but I just wanted to get this out because I'm so excited. But yeah, I added some cool things here, like when that's loaded up, you'll notice before. I'll run through it again so you guys can see what's going on. All right, when you open the trap chest, all right, pops everything up. Also closes these pistons. Okay, so now you're up on top now, and you're like, oh damn, this wall's here. Oh, whoops, I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright, so that's open now. And, look, alright, so the water's still there. Okay, that's cool. See that water's still there? Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, so now let's ascend. There you go. Just so you know that secondary dispenser sound was not misfiring of any of these dispensers. Nope, it is the sound of these dispensers. Because when I went up in the lock, this drained this water down and opened the gate for someone else to come on up, you know? And the cool thing is, I have it hooked up so that this only toggles the gate here. It doesn't reset that. So that's cool little functionality. And I kind of went a little crazy with, the new quartz blocks and all. I wanted some verticality effect going on. Very nice. But yeah, let's kind of go over the redstone really quick. I really don't think this is worthy of a tutorial. This is just me geeking out over making locks and water locks in Minecraft. So, first things first, you have the trap chest in the back. I have upside down stairs, that way it looks solid. And you can still open the chest. So, this immediately powers each side. Each side is pretty much identical on both sides. And so it carries instantaneous line upwards using lots of glowstone. In fact, I use glowstone for a lot of things nowadays. Glowstone it's magical. is very strange quirks, but they're pretty easy to figure out. Okay, so what is going on here? Okay, so this powers that, and you're wondering, how is this being powered? Well, what I did was on this second line for these 3 rows of dispensers, the line will go here. It'll power this block, which will turn off that piston, which will pull back that redstone block. And this monostable circuit is supercharged, as I call it. Is that the correct term? Basically, redstone tends to activate pistons faster when they turn off suddenly, when they're already on, compared to when you turn them on. And yeah, so that's what I did here. So got a monostable circuit here, which is basically this 3x2 right here. That's simply it. It's super easy, and it's probably not the most compact. I probably could have tried to figure something out myself, but I didn't. It just, it worked. I don't even remember where I saw this. It might have been, it's definitely an older update back when you could lock repeaters, which is pretty much how that works. So yeah, most people know that if you power a piston like this, it'll power the piston below it diagonally. The cool thing about dispensers, because these are dispensers, not pistons, it'll power this block here, and this dispenser here. It also powered this the dispenser below it diagonally, and above it kind of diagonally. It's really cool because you can do 3 at once instead of 2 at once. Okay, and so yeah, this kind of bleeds into this side. So see, that's for this part, this lock, and then there's this big smorgasbord of redstone just for this side. Okay, so basic same idea here. I have the trapped chest here, and on either side I have a piston, not a piston, a repeater boosting the signal, because a trapped chest with one person opening it only puts out power 1 block, one redstone dust, whatever. So never mind this right now. This is part of the reset that I have. That basically, that's where that button does. It just basically powers this. Okay, so yeah, carries a line upwards, and it simultaneously powers all of those using the same dispenser trick. The one straightforward below it and above it. It's amazing. I love it. And so I have this gate here. So when the lock is closed, it will power a piston with a monostable circuit, which will close off this water before the water here is absorbed by the dispensers, which prevents water from, like a little bit of water, from dripping down slowly. And I like that because I hate the sound of the flowing water, and I think it helps with lag too, because the water takes a while to travel all the way back down and dissipate into nothing. Wonder if I could just show that to you guys right now. Yeah, I'll do that right now. All right. All right. So, let's just pick block like that. For me, it's C. For most people, it's middle mouse click on their mouse. All right. So, just break that, and then when you do that, that was quite fast, but for some reason, in the quick action of, depowering these and then pushing these out, this, of course, these blocks being pushed out to block this water from pouring out right before these get, before the water sources get taken back into the dispensers. If you have this absorb the water first before these are pushed out, yeah, it creates like this weird water tower thing, and it causes lag. So yeah, here's my monostable circuit. It's pretty much the exact same thing from before, and I use this piston trick where it's powered, and when the redstone, climbs up here, it'll power this, and it'll turn off that torch, which will depower this, and instantly power the monostable circuit. Because I probably didn't explain it to you guys, but this monostable circuit works the moment the power is turned off. So it's turned on, nothing happens. The moment the power is turned off, which is done by retracting this piston, then it sends the 1-tick pulse. And I have that yet again over here, same idea. Torch, piston, redstone block, detract, blah blah, supercharged. So here is my wall of pistons that closes this. And yeah, so obviously it doesn't have the same behavior as dispensers. It only powers the piston in front of it and the piston below it diagonally instead of the one also above it. So there's a little more layers, I guess you could say, more rows. So yeah, just ignore that. That's just stuff I built. But this was my first prototype, and instead of it all being like all the dispensers across from each other like this, I had them alternate, and it looks quite clean actually. It's very uniform compared to this one, which kind of gets a little squirrely. No, I take that back. It's really not too squirrely. I may have a little too many pistons there, but it's fine by me because I don't know. I mean, I'm not a redstone guy. It worked for me. I know that if you put too much delay on these pistons, not pistons. Am I saying pistons too often? I mean repeaters. Whatever I'm pointing at, you know the name of it. That's what I mean. Okay, I mess up a lot. So yeah, if you put that to like 4 ticks instead of 1, it'll power these dispensers twice. It'll power them once you open the chest, and when you let go of the chest, it'll power them again, and it's a pain in the dick, and it messes things up. So yeah, word of advice, don't put delay on these, maybe greater than 2 ticks. Yeah. So, what else can I talk about? Yeah, this is the, that was the original proof of concept I put here. That was me just messing around with glowstone, making sure it worked. This was when I figured out I could do rectangular shapes instead of just squares. That was a great moment when I realized I could do varied multi-layer locks. I was pretty stoked about that. As far as I know, no one's ever made a lock system yet. By the way, as you can see, when the water's up there, you're not allowed in. It's very nice. But, yeah. Water locks. Awesome. If you guys really want a tutorial on how to do this, because I'm not going to leave a download link or anything like that. If you guys want a tutorial, just let me know, and I'll do it. Well, there needs to be a certain amount of interest, But thanks guys for watching, and take care.